Hi, this is ronMctube playing the Hunter on PC. Today we're taking a look at the newly released 9.3x74R Engraved edition over and under break action rifle. Just come out today. There's two sights that fit it. There's a 1.1 8x30 rifle scope, up to 8x zoom. The reticle is a German illuminated green version. There is the Eagle Mark 1, it's a 5.5 22 by 56mm rifle scope. I'm going to show you those in a minute. Let's take a look in third person, iron sight first. I'm going to show you the gun, what it looks like. Now the normal version is a lighter colour on the metal plates and the barrel. There is no scroll work, so you've got all fancy brass plating on it, scroll work down the barrel, and on the end there you see that's yellow. On the normal version it's red, so there's quite a few changes on it. Looks pretty nice, and it is a great rifle overall. Anyone will tell you it's a very powerful rifle. It's often overtaken the big guns like the 7mm bullpup, the 300, which were firm favourites in the community. The ammo it takes is a 9.3x74R ammunition. The permitted species you can use this for are alpine ibex, banteng, bighorn sheep, bison, black bear, black-tailed deer, brown bear, coyote, Dall sheep, feral goats, feral hog, grey wolf, grizzly bear, moose, mule deer, polar bear, red kangaroo, reindeer, roe deer, roosevelt elk, rooster deer, samba deer, sitka deer, water buffalo, white-tailed deer, and wild boar. So there are a lot of species. Now let's take a look at the scopes. We've got the 8x30 here. Let's have a look at the reticle on this and just show you what it's like. Green, long bars. Some people like this, some people don't. It looks very nice on the rifle, very long, very thin. A lot of the scopes are going to come down to which you prefer as the reticle and what looks nice, and obviously what you're shooting. Is it going to be quite close, up to like 200 meters, or you're going to go for real long distances? That's when you want the real big zoom on the scope. So let's look at the other scope. So here we go, we've got the 5.5 now. Now this has got a red reticle. I often like the reticles which are the simplest, just a simple cross or a little red dot. I think they're my kind of favourites. This has got red steps with pluses in between. As you can see, the scope is actually massive on the gun, they're really big. It looks really neat. I actually like the look of how this is, but I'm not too fond of the reticle. So I think what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to use the 1.1 8x30 with the green bars. Look at that, it's absolutely massive, isn't it? It does look really nice. It makes the gun look absolutely really powerful, really meaty. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to hunt some red deer, because a lot of people struggle with red deer. So I thought if I go on Hirschfelden, show you how to hunt red deer as simple as possible, that should help many out. We're going to fire a few shots on this though, because I want to show you the reload animation first, just so you can see how it works in third person and first. There we go. I'm going to try and show you in third. You have to be quick when you're doing this. Do it one more time in third person. So quite a nice, simple, crisp animation. So let's stick our scope back on and let's pick Ron's route to go get a red deer. Hopefully we can get a nice stag for you and show you how easy it is to get an animal of your choice in the Hunter Classic. Now there's two main routes when I'm after red deer, or ways I should say, how I go after them. One is this one I'm showing you now on Hirschfelden. The other is VDB. Now on VDB, go to one end of the river, doesn't matter which, walk straight down either end, straight down the river, and you'll get caught some red deer, and you'll probably get them. As I said, it's quite easy. On Hirschfelden, you start from where I am now, this lodge, walk up to this meadow, check around here. There's often red deer here. If there's not red deer, it'll be roe deer or red fox. And then where I've got my tent here, if you checked all that area and you've not found anything, fast travel to my tent, and then you will often get either a fox call you or a red deer. They can be right on that tent, so just if you copy this, just remember that when you fast travel to the tent, you'll often get red deer or fox right in front of you. So hopefully I can show you that, and I'll show you it's not too hard. We've started at 11. That's what I always hunt at for all species. I've hunted for 10 years in March, so imagine I've tried everything under the book, or in the book you should say, and times don't really matter from what I've seen too much in the game. Certain species you could argue that, but from overall I haven't seen a massive difference in all that time, because I've tried them all. I've tried them for every species at every time. So I just hunt mainly at 11 because of the light seems to be the best at 11 AM. So that's why I hunt at that time. That's it. There's no other reason. It's just the light, and it doesn't seem to affect the animals too much. So all you need to do is jog through this area. It'll only take you a few minutes to get here. And often there's a big hill, and then you can see the meadows. Now when I get to the top of the hill, I slow down, and then I'll take a look around, glass around with binos, have a look. Often you will get a call if there's an animal around here as well, so as long as you don't spook them and they run off, but often you get a call if there's something in the area, or you'll see them on the meadow. One of the keys to this game, and a lot of people get overly complicated, is visit areas where animals are, and by that I mean open meadows or near towers. If you follow those two tips just there, you'll get animals literally all the time, of every species literally. It's that easy. What you need to do with the game is break it down to its bare basics to see what works. Obviously I've played it for 10 years now, nearly every day for 10 years, so I do have a good idea of how it works. So obviously if you're new, it can be a bit daunting, so I'm just trying to give you a few tips how to help you get animals quicker and not pull your hair out. So just in front of me here, this is often a good area for red deer especially. You will get fox here or roe deer, so often if you come and there's a fox or roe deer, the red deer might not be here, but sometimes you'll come and there will be red deer here, or call you straight away. So I'm going to check this area first and then move on to my tent if this area isn't very good. The golden thing to remember in the Hunter is no hunt is ever the same. So you could come here 100 times and get red deer. The very next hunt you could come, there might not be no red deer. So you don't say, it doesn't work, Ron, it doesn't work. Someone will say that. You just have to try it. Over an amount of hunts, it will work. Like I said, most hunts are never the same. It's just a general guide to help people get red deer. What have you been up to this week? Have you been hunting on Classic, on Quarter Wild? Drop it in the comments. Ron always likes to hear what you've been up to. Have you had any rares, big trophies? I do like to see the pictures on social media, people getting trophies on the Hunter Discord. If you're not on the Hunter Discord, check that out. There's loads of us on there. We chat daily. Devs pop on there, community managers have a little word. It's quite common. You've got the Hunter forums as well, the Hunter Facebook, loads of social media sites where you can all get together, Reddit, and a lot of us do talk about what's coming, what's new, what's happening, so check those out. What is going to be new next for the Hunter? For the Hunter Classic, it's 2019, there's obviously going to be new things coming. A few bits of speculation have been happening this week, we're not sure. It's going to be interesting what's coming. Graham said something about might be new competitions coming as well, which is good, and new missions, they're always welcome. We've just had the polar bear missions. How did you get on with those, Ron? I did a video, the last one, on polar bears. I really enjoyed it, great fun. We've got a red fox, not what we need. So what we're going to do is we'll check around this area briefly, and no, probably there's not many red deer in this area at the minute. We probably would have got a call, we probably would have seen him. We did have one just there that we probably might have spooked, but it's not here. It doesn't really matter, because I'm going to go up to this other area where I said with the tent. Let's fast travel there right now, and we'll probably get a red deer call straight away. Lo and behold, as I said, on my tent we've got 2 red deers. One looks quite nice on the right, and this is where we're going to check the gun out. Let's see if we can heart shot it. Just seen me then, didn't it? Too late. You're down. I could have small. That's only a baby. Look at that one. Now you can go. We could have shot that quite easily, but as you can see, I've already got a blind up here. I normally have a tree stand on the right in those trees because it's good for fox and red deer. So I'll just show you my coordinates. Check down the bottom of the screen there, so you can put your tent in this exact location. I've had some very big red deer. I originally got the tent location from Tony Intimidator X. We did a video together. We've done quite a few, and we shot some really big red deer here. So as you can see, 240 red deer male, quite a nice one. There's my first achievement for the engraved 9.3. Really enjoyed hunting with it. It's a beautiful rifle. And there's the pose. Look at that. What a perfect pose with the red deer. So hope you enjoyed the video. We've been taking a look at the 9.3 74R engraved over and under edition. I'm ronMctube. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels. Keep a lookout for the Hunter content from me regular. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.